Hi, I'm Anna Kraminska from makeyourlife.com.au, and I help driven and motivated but frustrated and overwhelmed women to clear their blocks and overcome any issues so that they can achieve the kind of success and passion that they truly deserve in their lives, in their careers, love life, health and fitness, and spirituality. So welcome to step 2 of 5 of the 5 daily tasks for success. We covered step 1 recently, and that was on goal setting. So we're moving into step 2 today. And step 2 is something called routine. Now, I'm tempted to call this morning routine because apart from very few circumstances, a morning routine works a lot better than a routine in the evening or at night. And the reason for this is it sets you up for the day. So if you are getting up early, I like to allow minimum of half an hour, although if you can get away with 15 or 20 minutes to start with, that's perfect. Here's how a morning routine works. It is a time set apart for you where you don't worry about anything to do with the chores, with emails, with any busy work that you normally find yourself doing. This is time for you to find your center, to get really focused, to get really clear, and something to connect you with your greater purpose. So if you happen to be a creative person and you're trying to get it out there that maybe you're drawing or you're just writing or speaking, whatever it is a time in the day that you really find that sort of motivation and purpose for yourself. So that could mean drawing, it could mean reading some inspirational blogs, it could mean just creating content for yourself that you are working on, or whatever else it is. If your goals are health and fitness related, then that is an hour or half an hour of the time that is purely for you to go and exercise, to go and do your work. It is not time to catch up on those chores and the house cleaning that didn't get done the night before, or get a handle on all those emails that you have to reply to. That is not the time. This is not what a morning routine is for. Like I said, start small. Now, this may mean getting up earlier than you like. A lot of people think that there is no time earlier than the time specified before they go to work. There is. There is a lot of time before this, and you speak to many successful people, you quickly learn that they understand that there is a 5 o'clock in the morning. There is even a 4 o'clock in the morning for those who really want to succeed in what they do. And if it means getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and giving yourself that extra half an hour so that you can get your morning sorted the way you want, it is worth it. Let's go back to step 1 for a second, goal setting. I told you that you need to do this as often as possible, once a day at the minimum, and as early on into the day as possible. But the more you do it, the better. Your morning routine is the perfect time to do this. You sit down, you have your cup of coffee or herbal tea, whatever it is that you want to have, and you sit down and you nut out those 6 minutes. For the rest of your day, you have your goals in the center of your mind. This is really crucial. Okay, so the reason I say morning routine rather than doing this in the afternoon or even the evening, a lot of people say, oh, but I have more time in the evening before bed. I can finally, finish all the housework and have a little time to myself. Sure, but it doesn't set you up for the rest of the day at all. In the morning, it gives you that ability to start your day and really guide it exactly how it's going to go. When you do this in the evening, you've let go of that completely. You're giving yourself a great end to the day, sure, especially if you're relaxing or creating or something, but it's not giving you that focus for the day that means that you'll get your goals done and progress further. This, of course, if you happen to work night shift, this is a different story. If you're getting up at 4 or 5 in the afternoon, then yes, that is the time to be doing your goal setting. That is the time to be forming your routine. But if you're not working night shift or that kind of area of work, then no, it needs to be done first thing in the morning. Start small, give yourself an extra 15 minutes. 15 minutes to wake up earlier is nothing. Then make it 20, make it 25, make it 30, and see how much you can stretch it. Like I said, you will realize there is time before the earliest possible time that you thought you could get up. And it really isn't that hard when you're getting up to do what makes you happy, what makes you passionate and resourceful and focused. It's really not hard. There will be days when you're not going to be wanting to do anything, and those are the days to just find something that gives you a bit of yourself back, a bit of time to yourself. If you're a creative person, but sometimes you just don't want to read anymore, you just don't want to write anymore, you just don't want to work on yourself on that day, find something else to do. I can't draw for the life of me, but one of my favourite things to do when I need that downtime to myself is colouring in. Now, I realise that this seems really childish, but if you've ever watched your kids colour, it's incredible for how much joy they get out of it, and you'll be surprised how much joy and peace you get out of it as an adult. Colouring has actually been shown in many studies to help release your creativity and actually allow you to think better about more resourceful and constructive tasks throughout the day. So you may find that while you're sitting there colouring, you will actually come up with solutions to problems that the day before were absolutely stumping you. So don't put it aside as just a wasteful task. It is not. Especially if it's part of your morning routine that you get your coloured pencils out and you spend 15 minutes colouring, you'll be amazed how much more brain activity, how much better your day will be just from something that simple. Okay, so morning routine, completely up to you. Start small, give it an extra 15 minutes, an extra 20 minutes, build it up. See if you can get up to about an hour for yourself in the morning without any distractions, without any chores, anything like that. It is purely for you. Work up to it. Do your goal setting in that time as well. And I guarantee that this is going to improve your life incredibly, because you are actually taking time for yourself to really get focused, really get clear on what it is that you want, and you're moving forward with it every day. Okay. Stay tuned for step 3 coming up soon. Until then, bye.